For this exercise, again, we're training the outer hips, really the glute med and the glute min, primarily with some upper glute max. All it is basically, if you think about like a hinge for your glute max is forward to backward. This is just a hinge basically sideways, right? So all we're doing is we're basically loading the equivalent of if I were to do some kind of kick out motion, but instead my foot is on the ground. So what I would recommend for this is brace your hand against the bench, grab a dumbbell, basically just sink into your hip and out of your hip. And you really do not need to overcomplicate this motion. A lot of the time it can be hard to picture how to like articulate your hips, but basically you want to think about like if your belly button is the sort of focal point, you want to think about turning your belly button into your working side and out of your working side. And to be honest, all that really means is just allow yourself to sink and then just push through the ground. Like don't overcomplicate it. When you do this too, you'll see from the side, do this side, some warm up, just basically soft bend. And all it is it's basically just a minor reach, right? So it's a fantastic movement for your side glutes. You know, you don't need a fancy cable setup. You don't need anything other than just an understanding of the physics of this stuff. So, I mean, this stuff is really light. So that was a 50. I think I may just go right to the 75. 75 is the heaviest that we have. I'm going to emphasize a pause in the bottom. And then just a brief step up. Another thing to make sure, just that you have that weight centered over your foot. You don't want to be trying to hold it on the outside because it's just going to pull you off center. Okay. So you should be feeling this kind of like right here. If you start to feel a lot of stuff in your obliques, what that means is much like the row that I was talking about. It means that if this is your belly button, it means that you're turning too much this way. You want to just think about turning this way with your hips into and out of the leg. So I'll do this other leg from the side so you can see it clearly. Again, just kind of treat it like a normal almost leg press. Just a leg press where you're just allowing your hips to sink. Okay.